Right, so it's time to say goodbye to Sandra. You're going to miss me. Yeah, but I hadn't realised that you were actually on the Tidlly Wink Confederation of Europe, Great Britain and England. Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire, yeah.
Oh, the Lincolnshire division. Oh, you live in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
So what's your actual role with So allegedly we've got some pretty bad weather coming in this afternoon from 10 o'clock this morning, allegedly. Lightning strikes and rain and all the rest of it, and it's only, at the minute now, it's about 9:15. I got in the office about 10 to 9, and virtually everybody that needs to depart have made a super early exit, including somebody that shouldn't be going till tomorrow, Sunday, got a day early. They went at 7:30 this morning, and I think it's a case of how bad is this storm going to be? Yeah, really bizarre. Like literally 9:10, virtually everybody out, just one left to go. So we're on a very grey day, and the weather forecast for the next week is looking very mixed. Yeah, I've got a big tent on there, and also, I don't know if you can see her. Let me just try and zoom in a little bit. Also, our little blackbird just ducked down, is back on her eggs. They can't be long to go at all before they're out. So we're also going to be saying goodbye to Sandra today. She may have a change of plan to what she was going to do, and we'll wait and see. So at the minute she's making some phone calls to some of her brothers, and I don't know, I have to open the mower shed, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any mowing if this weather forecast is as bad as what people are thinking. We keep bringing on men, myths and legends, and I've got the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Killer Dave. So it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, since the week before Easter, the last time I was there.
Okay, we've not needed your services, have we?
No, it's not good. It's not good for business, is it?
So I've kept these edges well trimmed back this year compared to last year. So obviously we had that problem with the wasp nest and things. So I don't know if that's helping or not.
There's not so many about. What happened was the queens hatched. Well, they came out of hibernation and in the hot spell, and then it went really cold again. And it's knocked the wasp back this year.
Right, okay.
I've only done about 6 nests this year.
We got hit last year. We have had a bee's nest up on number 7 underground, but they just leave themselves to themselves and everything. And the killer mole, obviously, he got dealt with. He's gone to he went on a very long holiday, didn't he? And you're not with Julie this week, or these few days, but you've got a new friend with you, haven't you?
Oh got a new partner in crime.
And what's the name?
Marley.
You wait till you see Marley. Marley, come here, Marley. You're beautiful, Labby, golden Labrador. Look at you. So there's a bit of a story how you've sort of, I was going to say inherited, but is the word rescued, inherited, saved? What? How did this come about?
Well, it was actually you mentioned it on the.
I think we did ages ago.
When we was here last, and we got a phone call that weekend. Was here saying there was a Labrador required rescuing, and but it was down in South London. So it was a trip down to South London, have a look at her, and decided on the spot she would come back to Lincolnshire. So.
Okay.
So another foreigner in Lincolnshire.
Another yellow-bellied dog.
Yeah.
And was she 18 months? Did you say?
She's just over 18 months now.
Bit of a handful.
Yeah.
So anybody that's got Labradors will know Labradors can be very headstrong, and once you've got the balance right, you'll be okay. But yeah, they can be very
so strong,
very intelligent as well. Incredibly strong. All right, well, we hope you're having a good few days, and we're going to ride out. We know a song like that, Riders of the Storm. Who sang that? I remember. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I remember it.
Riders of the Storm. Yeah. Oh, he's like a hippie guy with black curly hair, wasn't he? I can't think of his name.
No,
I think we're getting a bit of dementia in our old age.
I know, that's
Right, so I'm going to take hold of your dog, and I want you to strip over your back for me. Wait till you see what Dave's got. You're going to strip off?
You need me to strip him?
Yeah, come on, Dave. Come on. No, come here.
Turn on the music.
I'm just trying to think of the stripper now, Shirley Bassey, isn't it? You see, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Killer Dave. You need to get your own YouTube channel, don't you, Dave? That's all your fans are all running around you. Right, I'm going to carry on. I've got some stuff in the dry. I'm just going to go and get out and enjoy your brekkie.
I'm going for breakfast.
Yep, see you shortly. We've had a couple more people who've left a day early because of this storm with 50-mile-an-hour winds coming in. And I've got pitch number 1, a piece of the AstroTurf is blown up. I need to go and peg that down. Although blackbird's on the thing, and it is currently absolutely persisting it down. Right, let me carry on. Okay, and without going into details, we have had a bit of an incident here this morning where somebody's been wanting information where the nearest walk-in stroke A&E is. So we do have a printed out sheets of information in our reception, and those details weren't on the sheet. So I'm just amending. Very, very, very boring. Where the urgent treatment centre is, dentist, what else have I added on here now? 24-hour mobile tyre fitting service, and also a taxi number that we know that comes, and a couple of other minor corrections. So I'm going to go and print this out and get it onto the notice board. We've amended that and that. And then we have just had another certificate sent to us. 2023 Notice Caravan Park. So that's another mini award that we've got. So they're the old ones. And what I do with the old bits of paper. So if ever I check you in, you will find that I will greet you with a fob, and you'll see me carrying around little bits of paper like this. And what I do with scrap paper, if it's got it on the back, I'll recycle that, cut it up and make it into little notepads. I like little not notepads, but you know what I mean, little bits of paper like that. So yeah, a little bit of recycling. I've put on my new storm straps. So just check that and keep an eye on the awning after the wind we've had so far today. Right, what are you doing, Rash to Nash? Where are you? So Sandra's back, she's been out. Right, what are you doing, Rash? You having a bit of a bouncy, eh? Hey?
Some leftover lasagna.
Some leftover lasagna. And Sandra's going to get the bits and bobs in the car, as we've got a lull in the weather at the moment. And I'm just going to take some bottles of water over to my office, I think. At the minute, the sun's just popped its head out. Just pull down the mower shed doors a bit earlier than normal, and I've just been and checked the seasonal area. We've got a few people that are not with us this weekend, making sure all the awnings are all okay. Allegedly this storm is going to come in any time now, so we just keep having big gusts of wind. It was threatening that we're going to have a load of rain. Let's walk up the drive. You can see, so as I'm walking into the wind's coming this way at the moment. Oh, sorry, spoke too soon. As I'm walking now, down into the distance. We've got a lot of very grey cloud heading this way. Dearie dear. So I've just checked everybody's awnings. Our awning, we're obviously Sandra's a bit nervous about putting a full size awning up, but that's all okay. Mad weather, look at that blue sky over here. Beautiful. And then that is heading our way. Storm chasers here, Sandra. Sorry, we've just been out to look at another property. And in front of us, where we're heading back to the nurseries, we've got blue sky. But a mile or so behind us, it's just grey sky and there's thunder and menacing clouds, and you can see the storm. I have no idea whether it's going to just bypass where the campsite is. But you must be knackered, Sandra. Look at the time, isn't it? You've got to drive all the way back to Manchester.
I was going to say, I'm heading that way very, very shortly now.
Yeah, okay.
You'll back to the campsite and I'll be off.
Yeah, well done. We'll have a catch up with Sandra before she goes. So it's time to say goodbye to Sandra. You're going to miss me?
Maybe.
Maybe. Huh. Right, so we're going to...
It's not at all windy, by the way.
It's, we're just trying to get this done. So we've just been out looking at another property, and next time you're up, we're going to be up with your mother. All being well, fingers crossed if nothing goes wrong. And yeah, all week been okay, you know, everything been nice. Despite you were rotten, haven't I?
Still waiting for my birthday present, but yeah.
There you go. That's the way the mop flops.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a nice week. It's been quite busy, so at least I've got tomorrow to recover a bit before the mayhem starts again.
No, I'm just looking at coming up now because we're heading into August, so we've got quite a few days coming up, and then a busy weekend, and then the weekend after we're completely full, all the tent pitches, everything, and then it's only basically 5 weeks of mayhem, and then all of a sudden we're heading into autumn again, and see where things go. Right, Sandra, do you want to say ta-ra, and we'll finish this off with you, and I'm not too sure whether I'm going to carry on or not. We'll wait and see.
I'm going to let the wind blow me home. Leave you all for now, and speak soon.
Right, so Sandra's off into the sunset. Just go and say goodbye to the little noddy car. Whoa, God, it's great, it's windy. Until the next time, bye bye to Sandra. Yeah, it's getting on quite a bit. She normally leaves a lot earlier than this, so I told her to basically take her time. Right, strange old day. I decided to keep yesterday's vlog going, and so now it's the day before, if that makes any sense, when we should have had some pretty big storms. Come on, Russia. And basically we managed to miss most of it. We had some really heavy downpours, but they were really short-lived, and the only issues we had of sorts was some just very, very strong gusts of wind. So I had to realign my own awning a couple of times. I had the curtains come down twice. Everything else stood up, and I checked out on our seasonal people with their awnings. They all stood up, and so yeah, by all accounts we were very, very lucky. Did you get hit by the storms where you were? So apparently back home in Manchester it leathered it down, and some real heavy thunder and lightning going on as well. Right, so I'm just walking the girl, and let's see what today brings. We'd also had a caravan that was sort of, what's the word, had been stored here on a grassed area for a few weeks. So I need to get that cut quite urgently, because there's a lot of grass growing around it, and obviously at the moment my car hasn't got a tow bar, so I wasn't able to move it. And then we're in for a, I think the wind's all died down that we were having. It's still quite blustery. Another pod turnover, and for the next few weeks this pod is in a lot of use. I think we've got somebody come in next week for, I think it's 4 or 5 nights, and then we've got somebody in for a week, and then somebody in for several nights again. So quite often the pod's only like a weekend thing or a single night, but we've got some quite long bookings coming in. So they've gone, they've had a great time, really nice people. Get the bedding off, get that into the washing machine, and give this old pod a tidy out. Oh right, hang on a minute. Right, dealing with cobwebs. I've never known there's as many cobwebs and spiders as we have here at the nurseries. Right, Dave just give me a shout about a baby pigeon. Is it gorgeous? Now, this is a bit of a tricky one. This, so you won't see. There's a pigeon sat up here, and we've got a pigeon what's fledged. And your instinct is to pick it up and put it in a box, isn't it? That's what your instinct is. But it looks to me like there's another pigeon keeping an eye on it, and I think I'm just going to have to let nature pretty well do. Sorry, look, hello, little pigeon. And just see whether it can. His parents can do something. What would you say, Dave?
Leave it and let it take its course.
Yeah. So as I say, you can actually do more damage picking things up and putting human scent on than anything else. But fortunately, there's no. At this time of day now, there's no cats or predators really about, apart from dogs. But it definitely looks like that's keeping an eye on it, doesn't it? Right, yeah. Right, so we had a van on here for a few weeks, so just very gently taking down the overgrown grass, and give this another week, 2 weeks, and you won't even know it was here. So just done it on a high cut, and now we're on a lower cut. Bring it right down, and it'll all look pretty soon. So a little bit of office time. I need to order some bits off Amazon for delivery, including a Husqvarna belt. I've got a problem with the belt again, and so I'm going to order one off eBay. That can come quickly. Amazon's about a week. A few other bits. Haribo time as well. And what else am I doing here now? So I'm just getting tomorrow's departures and arrivals ready, which I've mentioned. This might sound really silly, but if our computer system goes down, our booking system goes down, at least I've got a paperweight to do things, because computers and internet can go down. And I've spent some time on the mower earlier, done the toilets and showers, and I'm now going to go and have another mad hour on touring on the Stiga mower. Then I'm going to possibly have a quick catch up with Killer Dave. I've got some news, keep watching, and I might go and have a little bit of time with Dan in the woods. Right, so that's all the oopsie daisy, pull that carpet out straight forward there, and then I'm joined by I didn't know you'd been. So we had a chat yesterday, didn't we? Oh, come on, stand up here, Dave. So we did have a chat yesterday, and obviously, you know, you were the man, the myth. But I hadn't realised you'd been studying and you've been elevated with your skills.
Yeah. Nobody, you know, we try and keep it pretty quiet but we've heard on the grapevine that there's a Tidlly Wink competition going to be taking place, and they've seen some of your other videos of games, and they don't want this game coming into disrepute. So I'm here now just to check everything out.
Yeah, but I hadn't realised that you were actually on the Tidley Wink Confederation of Europe, Great Britain, and England. Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire, yeah.
Oh, the Lincolnshire division. Oh, you live in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
So what's your actual role with I mean, are you a good winker yourself?
Oh, everybody says, here's that winker coming.
Okay, yeah.
And
how long have you been winking for?
Oh, since I was a teenager, really.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it do you good?
Kind of relieves the pressure.
Yeah. Well, we need, again, over the next couple of weeks, we need to find out who's the Nursery's 2023 Winker of the year.
Yeah.
I think I'm hoping there can only be one winner, really.
Yeah, well, we did start a Tidley Wink annual tournament.
Okay.
And, you know, that's how it was known.
Well,
but then somebody started shortening it.
So can you just verify whether these are actually the official size boards and everything? Because...
Well, I haven't got a tape measure on me.
Well, I've been told by the Tidley Wink Confederation of Europe and Great Britain and England and Lincolnshire that this will be the right size.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the big one, the little ones,
and
everything. So there's no problem with that, is there?
No, that will suit you, a pair of winkers.
Okay, well, there's only going to be one winker, Dave, the ledger. There's only going to be one winker. So you're happy that that's actually the official size and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. One of you become top winker.
I think so, yeah. And I think there should be an award and things like that. I think it should be. Yeah.
Yes, got to be award. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're no longer Killer Dave and you're Winker Dave now.
Oh yeah.
You need a T-shirt making.
I know. That's good.
Julie, hello, Julie. I know you've just come to visit and everything. You need a new T-shirt, Dave, the myth, the legend, the Winker.
The Winker.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, she even calls me a winker sometimes.
Yeah, I've been known to be called that a few times myself. I'm not too sure. Well, I'm really glad that you're here. You may not actually be here to witness the game, but obviously we will try and sort of video it, so we will have a VAR if it needs scrutinising.
I will be watching.
Right, okay, because there can only be one winner when we play Tidlly Wink, can't there?
There can only be one winner.
There's only going to be one winner. I know. Are you coming out to play with me?
You said you'd be 15.
I know. I've been busy.
Minutes.
I've just been. Hang on, is that yours or mine?
No idea. It don't matter. I've got loads. Doesn't matter.
Are you coming to come and have a play in the woods with me?
Out, yeah.
Are we going to dirty dogging?
No.
No, dirty dogs the other day, wasn't it? Not dirty dogging.
No, we'll have to put trail cams out and stuff.
Oh, no, I mean, we're not dirty dogging today then.
No.
Yeah, ask me if you can go and play out. Ask
Mazzy,
me nicely.
Mazzy, can
No,
Dan come and play with me? Oh, please,
ask
Mazzy.
me nicely.
Oh, please.
You ask her,
play out.
Neil. You ask her.
I'm going to ask you about a question now. When you were little, come in a bit closer. When you were little,
age, yeah.
of a certain age, and your friends come round to see if you wanted to play out.
His phone's got
Yeah.
a beard.
What?
It's got a beard.
It's got to be a little touche. Yeah, but your friends come round to see if you wanted to play out. Ours weren't allowed to knock on the front door. They could only knock on the back door. Did that happen with you?
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah, you see, because I'm from a certain age where your friends could only knock on the back door if they wanted to come out. They weren't allowed to knock on the front door.
Nah. They weren't allowed past the gate to get to the back door in my days.
Ah. Right.
No, always front door.
Can Mazzy,
Yeah.
can Dan come out and play with me in the woods?
Ask me nicely then. Go on.
Go and ask her nicely.
No, you ask me nicely.
You ask her for
You've
me.
been horrible to
No,
Mazzy.
if I
you
ask
are.
her,
No,
she'll
you're
say no.
horrible.
Go and
Come
ask me nicely.
Come on, Dan, will you come
Can
play?
I just play out just for a bit?
Can I be your best friend?
A little bit, yeah. You'll be back for dinner, yeah? Little bit.
Talking about dinner, have you got your tea or dinner sorted today? Because
No.
there is a possible plan B.
Oh, we have.
Well,
We have.
Right, well,
I haven't
what's
started
your plan
cooking.
B?
What's your plan B?
well, we need to go and have a word with somebody en route and see whether the plan B is possibly going to happen.
I want what you said I'm having.
What's
You
this?
might be wanting what I'm having.
You do know he's going to have to eat healthy this week, yeah?
Yeah, 100% healthy.
Healthy?
Yeah. So I've got the chairman from the Tidley Wink Confederation of Europe, Great Britain and England and Lincolnshire staying with us at the
Yeah, I
moment.
invited him, yeah. Killer Dave, yeah.
He's not Killer Dave. He's Winker Dave. The man, the myth, the legend. Killer Dave is so like 6 months ago when we had moles.
I just call him Dave, the big winker.
I call him Dave the myth,
All right.
the man, the myth, the legend. I think we need to go and possibly have a quick word over there, en route to over there.
Okay, but before we go on route over there, I need to go take you on route over there.
That's all right.
So where are we going with this? What was the dinner idea? Or is that forgotten now?
I don't want it. I'm happy with what we're going to have.
No, you will want it.
I won't.
You will, because I've ordered mine. And when you see what I've ordered, you're going to go, oh, Neil, can we participate? Come on, Dan, let's go out and play.
Right.
Come on,
Love-
come on.
Hold
Go,
on.
go,
Hang
oh,
on,
oh,
Love
go on,
ya.
go,
I need to go get me
Go on,
stuff.
go. What was that? Those of a certain age, but like my mum used to have these magazines. I can't remember what they were called. And was the cartoons called Love Is? They used to have the cartoon characters where like Love Is. Yeah, them magazines my mum used to have when she was like.
I bet they weren't the same as the magazines my dad used to have.
Right, so these are mating at the moment. What on earth is going on here, Dan?
It's like we've got our own wildlife park
What
within the
on earth is
campsite.
that?
They're mating.
That's copulating as well,
yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
doing stuff.
Yeah, they're mating. Oh, that one's on its own. They're mating.
But it's just thistles full of
Butterflies.
hundreds of butterflies. Nowhere else on the campsite. They're just hanging around the thistles. It's beautiful.
And the bees over here.
And the bees.
So, in all seriousness, so around the perimeter of this campsite, I mentioned before, we do let it deliberately go wild for nature and things, and that's I mean, that's perfect, isn't it?
Well, you did that knowing that you were going to get hundreds of butterflies on
I
there.
did.
That's why you did it.
Do you remember when I planted earlier in the year the wild flower meadow seeds and things?
Yeah.
Well, look at the.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I was thinking of getting my camera out and doing some micro shots at some point.
Yeah. I would do macro rather than micro personally, but you know.
That's you, isn't it? That's why you're not a good photographer.
Look out for tonight's vlog, Dan. I know you're a day late, and you'll see what my public announcement is. What I've done yesterday when Sandra was here. I've retired.
You've retired?
I've retired
From
photography and IT work.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, it's all over. Right, okay. Let's,
Good.
We need to go and have a word about this healthy regime that you've got going.
I haven't got a healthy regime. She's got me on a healthy regime.
What are you having for your dinner? You got a pint of
Last night's, what's it called? Stew and dumplings, and the dumplings were raw, absolutely disgusting. The stew was the wrong meat. She used the proper steak instead of stewing steak.
Have you now learnt what the difference between a stew and a casserole is?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you've been educated. Right. Let's just pop over here and go and see somebody. Hang on. It's healthy. He's having this healthy kick and everything. So yeah, we were talking to Dave, the man, the myth, the Winker Confederation chairperson of Europe.
Know him well from all previous tournaments I've won.
Yeah.
We've met up so many times.
We've had a chat down. Yeah, what are we having for tea tonight?
Well, I fancy kebab. What do you fancy?
I think there's a place in Sutton-on-Sea called Square Pizza. They do an amazing mixed kebab in a wrap.
Yeah, they're doing it.
They are so
it's really nice.
And they've got
Garlic and chilli sauce.
they've got garlic, just garlic, nothing too hot for me, just a bit of garlic.
Yeah.
They're great chips and pizzas.
Oh, they're
die
amazing,
for.
yeah. They're really nice.
I mean, they're really, really nice.
I think that'd be something we could order.
I think, Dave, are you okay to order something for me?
Yeah.
I can video it and then when Dan watches the video.
Would you like a salad bowl?
Yeah, we'd like some cucumber, tomato, lettuce.
I'm alright. I've got last night's leftovers. Some kind of stew.
Mazzy's not here.
I know she ain't here, but she'll watch this.
Do you want to sneak
I know, but it'll be the day after because I'm always like a day behind. So we can.
Yeah, but she's going to wonder why I ain't eating my steak tonight because I've had a doner kebab. I can't get away with it.
Borrow a doggy bag. Put the steak in a doggy bag for ration. You can have the kebab with the lads.
She lays next to me while I'm eating it. She watches me. She films me eating my tea.
Well, but there's an excuse to it. And I do.
You need to ask her. She won't let me just pick.
Who wears his trousers in your house?
That's it.
Well, that's enough then. Well, we'll have a chat when we meet to the woods. So apparently the last time we went into the woods with somebody, yeah, they lasted 10 minutes.
He only lasted 10 minutes.
I
was well up for all afternoon.
Well, I'm not all afternoon, but I'll do an hour with you. Yeah, right, we'll be back in a bit.
Alright, yeah.
And we'll see whether he
I'll
changes.
order it for about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 or 5 o'clock, that'd be great, that. Yeah.
Nice.
She might let me. I don't know. You need to ask her. She won't let me. If I ask, she'll say no. If you ask, she might say yeah.
Well, what am I going to do? Mazzy, do you want a kebab?
No, just say Mazzy, can Dan have a kebab tonight, and you can have some as well if you want, but you don't have to.
No, Mazzy can have the. Who's on the health thing? You or Mazzy?
I don't know anymore. I just do as I'm told. We went shopping yesterday. Everything in the basket was a pick. Everything I said, oh, I want. No, can't have that. I didn't get to pick a single thing apart from pineapple chunks for animals.
The last time I saw a Tesco delivery here, everything in the basket were for the badgers.
Yeah.
The bees.
Yeah, they're all out in woods.
I've got things with me.
My bag's bigger than yours.
Yeah, but I've got things with me. I've got things with me, Dan, including. Hang on.
Oh, this is dirty.
I was going to say. Oh dear.
I've got about 20 of them
You're
in
going
my
the
bag.
wood- You're going in the woods with it.
We're off to the woods. Right, on back from the woods, we might be nipping in. Right, come on, Dan.
You wouldn't believe that, would you? I've actually got about 20 of them in my bag.
Are you copying
Disposable
me?
gloves.
You're copying me.
I'm not copying you.
When I was little, you used to always have kids that used to copy you, and it was like really annoying, wasn't it? Like you'd come up with something, and the next minute they're copying you. I think
yeah.
you need to grow up, Dan, and stop copying me. Anything else in your bag?
I've all sorts. I've always got stuff.
I've
more in the woods, but I've got things in my bag.
I've got a dessert spoon with me. Yes, a dessert. Right, Dan's trail cam danning, and I'm going to go for a different approach this time. I'm going to put a camera on this tree, sort of quite high up. I'm going to be looking down, and because the last few times we've had quite a lot of mice back, I'm going to try and keep things either off the ground. So if we do get a mouse on, it could be quite funny because they've got to run up a stick. But all being well, I'm going to put some crunchy peanut butter and some smooth peanut butter on the end of the branches to attract the squirrel, and all being well, the badgers. So I'm just going to get a couple more branches here and get some peanut butter. I've come equipped today with a teaspoon, some disposable gloves. I've got smooth, but this is not any old peanut butter. This is Lidl peanut butter, and I'm going for the crunchy. So what my plan is here, Dan?
Smooth v crunchy.
Smooth versus crunchy, but I'm going to keep it off the ground. And the reason being, if we get the mice, because obviously the mice will either could be quite funny because they'll have to jump up to try and get it, or the mice are going to have to run up here and that could be quite funny as well.
I can guarantee the mice are just going to run along here, run along there, and eat the peanut butter.
Yep. So the other thing that I was also thinking about doing, but I've forgotten to bring, I was going to bring some string, so we could
hang the mice.
Hang the piece of wood on with the peanut butter, so the mice can't get at it. So do you remember, like at Halloween, when you used to do the apple popping? You used to do like that with a piece of string. We could do that with the badgers. Now that nobody on trail cam in the world has done.
I disagree.
Okay, so for note, the right hand side has got the smooth peanut butter on, and I'm going to put some crunchy peanut butter onto here next, I think. And then we'll see whether it's crunchy or smooth that the animals like best. Right, so I've just gone for a slightly different angle with this sort of pointing up. I'm going to say this is crunchy and that side smooth, and I've got the other camera, all being well, I'm going to try and capture something on there. Obviously there is a bit on the ground as well, so yeah, that's a little bit unusual. And what I'm going to go and do now, I'm going to go and find another spot for the third camera, I think. Let's go and see what's let's see what Dan's up to. Okay, he's getting very technical. Oh, what have you got there?
I'll just sprinkle a bit of golden syrup on my experiments.
Golden syrup?
Yeah, because I'm attracting a lot of wasps.
You've got a lot of blue bottles, you'll be getting maggots here soon.
I don't mind maggots.
No, because you can feed them to the birdies. You put them on your bird table then for the white stuff, the lard.
That's a block of cheese to see if mice eat cheese, or is it just a myth?
Mice prefer chocolate to cheese.
Yeah, but I can't put chocolate out because it's bad for animals apparently.
Oh, right. But you put chocolate on a mouse trap.
Yeah, but I want to kill mice in a mouse trap. I don't want to kill a deer or a badger or a fox or a bee.
There's a lot of blue bottles down. You're going to definitely get maggots here soon. So in this one, I've got the camera here. So this is Dan's log, and I managed to get my camera on there. I've had to put a piece of extra wood there, and we're mixing crunchy and smooth peanut butter on this one here, I think.
I do like that, Neil.
And we'll see how it comes.
I like that little bit sticking up there. That's interesting.
So I'm hoping.
Camera's right there.
No, so I'm hoping what's going to happen, because the sort of badger won't be able to come this way. It's got to come this way, so we're going to have a nose on. That's what I'm hoping for, is a nose on. Oh, that's the washing machine. Oh, fucking peanut butter everywhere. Actually, I've got another idea what I'm going to do. Right, I've got another little idea as well. Hang on a moment. Right, so I've just actually put an extra branch on there, and do that there. And I think Dan's doing the wise thing. He's saying we're going to leave these out a couple of days, Dan, 2 or 3 days.
I think so, yeah.
Get rid of our scent, yeah.
because every time I put food out, they do not come the next night.
No, I think they need to get accustomed to
Yeah.
new cameras and food, and our scent needs to go. We're all pretty well baited up. How many cameras have you got out at the moment, Dan?
I have absolutely no idea. Probably about 8,
1,
7 or 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 cameras. I've just got 3. I've not bought the rubbish camera out because it's rubbish. Oh. Bloody hell, Dan, this is attracting blue bottles galore, this.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Ooh. Right, and because my peanut butter isn't sickly sweet, it's attracting no wasp or anything. But what a remarkable little wood this is. I know we keep saying this, and you know, all these developers and all of it, HS2 isn't it, just ploughing their way through ancient woodlands that have been there for hundreds and hundreds of years, and all that wildlife that's been destroyed. It's awful, absolutely awful. So we'll keep these out for a wee while, and we'll see what we capture. There's definitely a lot of badger activity going on in here.